They always try to entertain us, but they never obtain the main mission. They try to swerve us. Our truth came out, helped out Cody Rhodes, and now Money in the Bank was pretty much not what was expected. Yes, we have the briefcase holders or the contract, whatever you want to call it, but other than that, every single match I felt was not there. Welcome to Ringside Riffs. My name's Andres. Let me know down in the comments what you are knowing right now is happening in the WWE because everything is just a big mess. I feel like because of SummerSlam, they're really trying to push in people like Nikki Bella now that we saw, just some Hall of Famers, some legends, some star power that they're trying to get involved. Talking about star power, Mr. Iguana, congratulations, putting the triple A in the map, making sure that all the everything of the Lucha Libre alliance was right there. It was a great showing. Worlds Collide. It was really there. They kept going with the theme and Money in the Bank, and it was just that, a theme. Will we continue to see the evolution of how we already see some luchadores over in Evolve, over in NXT? How much will we continue to see the integration? Because TNA continues to grow. Yes, the trick era is there and everything in between. Many people may not be paying close attention to what happens in pretty much in the minor leagues of wrestling, but it is an interesting facet about how the WWE continues to involve everything. They pretty much haven't put TNA in the main scene only with Joe Henry, but the whole title being in NXT, the whole Triple A being right there in Money in the Bank, what's gonna continue to happen? What might we see? Of course, SummerSlam's right there. We had the Night of Champions announcement. We got John Cena against CM Punk, and personally, I believed CM Punk would never be going over to Saudi Arabia. He was not happy with that blood money, whatever he wanted to say. And that's exactly that. We have Sami Zayn going now. They got that King of the Ring tournament. It's like, okay, they're trying to do these things over there. When was the last thing we had a King of the Ring in the United States of America? That is the type of things that it's just coming to show. It's just all a big arousement. They're just trying to pull in big names, trying to make sure they continue to hit the numbers. That's why it feels like TKO. Maybe that was the downfall of WWE. The way that they are becoming this type of corporate machine that they don't really care. The way that we've forgotten all about The Rock. I mean, he did that 1, 2, 3 thing. He came out with Travis Scott. Travis Scott blew up in numbers. We kept on singing Fiend, Fiend, Fiend. And that's what is happening. Why do we just keep letting them persuade us and not actually giving us something concrete? I am upset about what we saw in Money in the Bank. It used to be a multi-massive match. Now, no tables were involved. I mean, last year we had Chelsea agreeing with the table spot. This year we had a copycat spot, the Pop Rocks, the Code Red, whatever you want to call it, the Mexican Destroyer. Yes, we saw all these things be duplicated, be copycatted, be replicated. I mean, don't they get creative? We already had a bunch of replicated matches. I do not understand the path in which we are going. There's some things where they're like shiny, they're good. We have a lot of good hope. CM Punk, Pentagon Jr., oh my god, what are they doing with Seth freaking Rollins, the whole alliance? What are they gonna call it? They haven't even given it a name. I mean, there's sometimes they're just waiting on what the fans want and then they want to implement it into the show, and that's kind of frustrating because sometimes I believe that creativeness over in WWE does get a bit lazy. They don't do their job well. They're not executing to perfection because they're just pretty much putting out there what everybody wants to hear. Our truth was pretty much let go. I believe that was real because he put it on his tweet. It was very emotional. People maybe made the Savage Truth, and now they want to implement it back into the storyline. What does that mean? I mean, our truth against John Cena now? Is that what we're gonna be watching? Is Cody Rhodes just not gonna be going for that title anymore? Is it gonna be another tag match? Is it gonna be part of that type of like war games where I keep mentioning it, but they're just trying to create these little fractions, and it's just like, I mean, congratulations, our truth, you're back and you're wrong killings now, and you're gonna do great. You're always doing great. You deserve to be in the company. You're a Hall of Famer. It was a very good segment. We got to see how he cut those braids. We're pretty sad. It was a very emotional moment, but it just comes back to the whole point. We haven't seen Randy Orton. We haven't seen Cody Rhodes against try to get that title. He hasn't really mentioned anything. He's gonna save wrestling. Our truth is here. We got like the Avengers happening right now to save wrestling, all against John Cena. John Cena started battling and beefing up with Logan Paul. That's just showing you he's not gonna have any friends. He hasn't even mentioned The Rock, and I bet you that's what they keep telling him. Don't mention, please don't mention him, because we don't want the WWE crowd to go wild. These type of things, it was just a downfall. Money in the Bank, the way we're going into Night of Champions, the way we're going into SummerSlam, I'm really afraid of what's gonna happen next. I'm really kind of petrified that they're just using celebrities, they're just using these big time storylines. They're not really building up. They're not really gonna have any plans for WrestleMania. I hope it doesn't happen again, where they pivot, where they create some storylines out of thin air, where they say, no, The Rock never meant to count like that. No, he wasn't meant to be in the WrestleMania. Why did you expect him to be there? I hope, I really do, that they are there and they are making sure that everybody is getting lifted. Karrion Kross should be lifted. They had WrestleMania in Las Vegas. It was his home turf. He didn't get to perform. Now, because of New Orleans being canceled, they might have it again. I don't know if it's been 100% announced. I've seen the rumors. They're going to have it again in Las Vegas. We haven't seen Karrion Kross. We've only seen him pretty much. Last time I saw him was on Main Event. I mean, the third level of WWE, not even NXT, not even SmackDown or Raw. No, the third level, the all the way to the bottom. People don't even watch that, and that's where I'm saying Karrion Kross. Everybody loves him. He's getting a lot of praise on the internet for his social work, for what he's done on the mic. He deserves to be risen up. He's been a badass in NXT. He has the skill movement. And the WWE, just because of everything they have right now, they can't push up people like this. And it's not really making sense. Some people do deserve it. Some people do deserve to be at the top. Some people do deserve to continue to do the work. Right now, what happened to that United States title? Who are the contenders? We are more focused on Solo Sikoa against Jake Fatu. Why do we put titles on people that have bigger storylines then, if they're not going to be defending their title? Dominic Mysterio right now doing a great job as the Intercontinental Champion. He just lost though yesterday to Sami Zayn. Does that mean he's gonna lose the title next? They're not really showing that. The New Day, don't even get me started, as the tag team champions. When was the last time we even heard about the New Day? Where are they? Where are the tag team champions? The Street Profits, of course, they're doing great. They're doing great on SmackDown. It's just a balance. It's just the way the creation is working. And it's just what we've seen, how it's been affecting, how we continue to build up, and then it flops. Money in the Bank, it was just about the briefcases this year. It wasn't any title matches, main event, pretty much. It was just all about Raw Killings. And now Ron Killings is back. He's gonna go against John Cena again? What's gonna happen Night of Champions? What's gonna happen SummerSlam? Thank you for watching. We'll continue to dig deep into this. Leave a comment. What do you think will happen next?